What would you want Americans to know about Italian culture?
Culture in general or just about food?
Culture in general, and anything you want to talk about.
Well, I think that there is maybe a wrong idea of the Italian culture sometimes. I mean, because Italy is a little country, but you can have different kind of cultures. Because, for example, people from Milan are very different from people from Naples. And so it's sometimes so hard to say how the Italian culture is, because we are very different from the South people. Also, the cities are different, the culture is different, the food is very different. So I think that mostly the American people think of us as Napolitan people.
Pizza, mandolin, and mafia.
Yes.
But we are no.
We are different.
Very different.
That's why I like Godfather, man.
The
Godfather.
Godfather is typically the south of Italy.
It's Sicily, right?
Sicily.
It's
Was, but now is different. But no American people know the Italian people and the culture for the Padrino, the Godfather, but it's not now.
It's just
the
a
same.
good movie, man. You got
A good movie, yeah.
Very good
It's a
movie.
movie, not the culture.
Yeah.
For example, the cities for you is just Venice or Tuscany. I mean,
Maybe
cities
Rome.
Maybe Rome.
The
yes.
Colosseum.
But we have, some areas that are more similar to French, Austriac cities also, because the north, in the north there were the French for a long period, there were the
Austria.
Austriac, and so it's all different. It depends where you go, you will find very different people also.
And the culture is very, very different.
And the food too.
And the food.
Also the language, because we have a lot of dialects.
Dialects?
For example,
Yeah.
if I talk in dialects, people from Venice doesn't understand me.
Also a question of accents. We have different accents. So you can recognize people where they are from the accent.
So imagine like in the US, for instance, in the US you have people from the East Coast and the West Coast, and they're completely different.
Yeah.
Same with the South and the North. So there's
Not from the.
Yeah,
not
but
only.
you are very huge.
yes.
Instead, Italy, okay, you can imagine
Oh, because
that
it's a
so
very
little
small.
country.
It's smaller than Texas.
You have
right?
hundreds kinds of dialects, maybe thousands kinds of dialects.
But sometimes also town to town you have different
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
What about things in common? Like what all this? If you gotta put like 3 things in common from all the regions.
Like one of the questions we're gonna ask is
Soccer.
Soccer is the
Soccer is something that dice 3 cose comuni a tutto il paese.
il calcio.
Soccer, pasta,
Il mangiare si fa.
pasta, and
Patriottismo.
what else?
No.
Patriottismo no.
Bad politics.
Eh?
Bad politics.
The bad poli.
Non so. Wine maybe. Yeah,
Wine.
wine.
But every region have
Different.
wine. That's normal. In the south is more Marsalato.
No.
Is more.
What about the clothes? Like how you guys dress?
No, it's mostly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same.
If the difference there is the dimension of the city. In big cities, you will find more trendy people. Maybe in little town, not so much.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean.
So what's the second question?
so now this you've said about how diverse the different areas in Italy can be. One of the questions we're gonna ask, I'll ask it anyway, is so like you've got an American coming over with you. He's only seen Godfather Part 1 and 2. He assumes that what Italy is. You have 3 places or things to show him to kind of educate them a bit about Italy. Where would you bring them, or what would you show them?
But not a place, I mean something general.
For example,
For
Rome.
Ma credo che lui voglia dire più dei luoghi che caratterizzano proprio un posto turistico.
What meaning what you ask? Because
Qual è la domanda?
every place
Dice, se
have
dovessi portare un americano da qualche parte.
a particular.
Just a little bit.
Ma io credo che lui non intenda una città, un luogo.
Vabbè, a vedere i luoghi antichi dell'Italia. L'Italia è famosa per queste cose.
If you see in every part of Italy, you see a different
Bella storia.
story of Italy. If you see in the on the north, you see the story of the story that is influenced by the France and the Austria. In the south is the Spanish culture, many, especially anche quelli dell'ottomano.
But do you mean specific places or just, I mean,
Just in
cities?
general, or even since to take it away from it being like a right answer, if you made it a friend with an American and they were going to be in Italy for like 2 or 3 days, just personal preference, where would you bring them or what would you show them?
And the north, I bring you and Milan, Turin,
Soccer game.
soccer game,
Soccer game.
and the lake is very very beautiful. In the
Some good restaurants.
yeah.
So talk to me about the how's the culture like. I know you guys work like starting. How do you guys work in Italy? It's like from 8 to 4 o'clock or.
It depends what you do. I mean, you can work in shifts. So you work from 6 to 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. 2 p.m. Sorry. Then from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
And you can have the third shift from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. The next day. You have the central shift, and is mostly from 8 to 5, 8 a.m. to 5.
So they have a break in the middle. Like,
We have a break in the middle. If
is it
you
much?
do shifts, the break time is included. We normally work for 8 hours.
Okay.
If you do shift, the break is included in your 8 hours.
Okay.
If you do the central time, you work more, I mean 9 hours, because the break is not included in your hours.
What about the holiday?